Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, yesterday we did the Coca-Cola Oreo review, and I was complaining. I was like, I have not found Voo Dew 6. Wow! We found it! We found it! It was at Raceway off of Portsmouth Boulevard here in Suffolk, Virginia. It's like I was stalking that location multiple days in a row, and I saw the Pepsi man, and I got tempted to ask him. Instead, I just started muttering under my breath and said, I want Voo Dew. I want Voo Dew. And then I walked out. True story. I mean, he probably thought I was weird and an a-hole, but hey, I got Voo Dew. And that's the location I got Voo Dew at. So, anyways, regular sugar, zero sugar, whatever you want, we got it. Should I do that too? Woo. Probably just gonna woo. Probably just gonna do the original thumbnail. All right, so here's the design of Voo Dew 6. It's kind of planetary, right? What is that? Is that? Yeah, it looks planetary. It gives off with those planets, you would think it gives off pitch black vibes, but reviews say otherwise. Reviews say it's anything but. And of course, it is a collab with a candy, so you're not going to get pitch black. So apparently, it's a strawberry flavor. A lot of people are saying it's strawberry starburst. So as far as things go, it's trending that way. Just like with last year, it was cherry airheads. It was just ramping up towards that. And lo and behold, it was in fact cherry airheads. I was not the greatest fan of last year's, nor was I the greatest fan. A lot of people love 2022. My favorites were the initial one, candy corn, and I think it was either the initial and the second, the Skittles. I love that one. Third one's probably my least favorite, the one that's kind of like I think it's Starburst themed, right? It was Starburst themed. For some reason, it was just okay. And then Sour Patch was a good rebound, but still not my favorite. And last year, again, lower tier as compared to those first two. So the match kind of gone for me. Apparently they're going to be doing another big collab flavor next year, but it's not going to be a mystery. It's not going to be like Voo Dew style. It's not going to be secret, right? So very intriguing to see what they do, but this could be the death of Voo Dew. Understandably so. I mean, there's only but so many flavors of candy that you could go for, and you're kind of just repeating things in a way, right? Because cherry airheads isn't that far off from, say, a cherry starburst, right? It's all candy. It's all got artificial flavoring. And once you get into that like taffy bracket or hard candy bracket or sour candy bracket, it's kind of like, where do we go next? So you know, if you wanted a short review, I'm sorry, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. I already tried some strawberry candies. You know, I will say, like, there are some distinct differences between like a blow pop and a Nerds, and I did not try Laffy Taffy, did not try that, but like there's differences in the flavors. So let's see. I'm hearing zero sugar is not as good, which of course I would probably end up agreeing. So here we go. Okay. I'm conflicted. Again, not one of my favorites. I don't think it's as tangy as Nerds. I do get that strawberry starburst vibe. Sweet. Of course, a little bit tangy, but not expressively tangy. Like, I think Nerds, you really got to be like super bam in your face. I don't think this is super bam in your face. I'm leaning like 6 or 7 in terms of rating. And honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's strawberry starburst, just because like it gives me the same vibes as last year, except for you replace cherry with strawberry. And you know, Airheads and Starburst are really one and the same. They're just different shapes of candy. You know, it's Airheads is more of a melted piece of candy, and Starburst is in a square. Right? They're both kind of taffy-esque. So this definitely has like that taffy flavor, but also that artificial flavoring to it as well. That's fruity flavor. I'm gonna go 6.5. I just can't decide between 6 and 7. So 6.5 is where I'll put it. I just don't personally love it. It's interesting, it's intriguing, and it's something that you'll get to ponder on. But again, I didn't buy a 12-pack of the Airheads, so I'm not planning on buying a 12-pack of this. So we'll do zero sugar real quick. Let's try it out. Yeah, I think, again, the flavor comes in pretty well. Some people were having a hard time picking out the flavor in the zero sugar as compared to trying to pick it out in the full sugar. And again, it's a little bit less enjoyable. A little bit more mysterious, too. Yeah, I just don't think it comes out as well. But it's fun. It's interesting. I'm gonna give the zero sugar like a 5. So, yeah, that's the review. That's all I've got left to say on that. So, tell me your guess. And other than that, I'll see y'all around.